Welcome, one and all, to the toss-up. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd. I'm here with two brand new guests going head-to-head in 4 games of trivia. Today we got On This Day, Pasili Pseudonyms, Scatterplot, and of course, Quick Draw Trivia. Let's meet our guests and get started in one corner of the ring, playing for the first time on the toss-up. Dongwon, how you doing, my friend?
Good. Happy to be here.
It's going to go great. I'm excited. What is your charity you're playing for this evening?
It is Rahab Sisters. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Hell yeah. Awesome. I think that we've had them on the show before as a charity we're playing for. They're based in Portland, yeah?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Fabulous. And in the other corner of the ring, going up against Dongwon, Mr. Calvin Bruns. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm rich in life and poor in money.
Okay, incredible. Well, your donation is comped for today, I'm glad to say. What charity are you playing for?
I'm doing the Family Dogs New Life Shelter. I also believe it's based in Portland.
Incredible. We've got our great causes. Now time for some great trivia. First up, to get the gears turning, we're going to play a really easy game of On This Day. As I mentioned at the top of the show, we're recording on Wednesday, July 22nd. I have in front of me 15 historical events that happened on this day, July 22nd, throughout the ages. We're going to go backwards in time, starting in 2025 and ending in 1099. How are you guys on your history? You feeling ready?
I'm not terrible with history, but I'm really bad on Wednesday, July 22nd. So I'm
it's
curious.
A tricky date.
Yeah.
We will jump in with number 1. On this day in 2025, what English singer-songwriter, often dubbed the Prince of Darkness, dies?
It's not Ed Sheeran.
Not Ed Sheeran. Both alive and not dark.
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne. I heard Calvin by a hair. Nicely done, sir. Super close. Here's number 2. On this day in 2005, Jean-Charles de Menezes is wrongfully killed by what police department during a hunt for serial bombers?
Birmingham.
Liverpool.
Nope.
British Manchester.
Nope.
London.
London is correct. Yes, London was the one I was looking for. London PD. You guys were trying to flex on your UK geography knowledge.
Surely it can't be the most obvious pick.
Surely. All right, on to number 3. On this day in 1992, what drug lord escapes from his luxury prison near Medellin, Colombia?
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. Calvin's 3-0. On to number 4. On this day in 1990, Greg LeMond wins what famous cycling race for the 3rd time?
Tour de France.
Tour de France. Dongwon's on the board. Nicely done.
I knew one famous race.
There we go. We'll take it.
I don't know.
On to number 5. Here on this day in 1951, Dazik in Saigon. I'm just realizing now there's a lot of things that are hard to pronounce in this week's game. Dazik in Saigon, I think, Tsygan, become the first of what type of animal to return safely from space?
Dog.
Dogs is correct. Oh. Yes, these were part of the Soviet missions. They both went up and both came down. Yes, indeed, dogs. 2-3. Calvin still leads on to number 6. On this day in 1946, the Zionist organization Irgun kills 91 in a bombing on the King David Hotel, targeting the British administrative territory in what country?
I have no idea. I'll just start throwing them out there. You said it's a Zionist group?
Yeah.
Was it Palestine?
It was indeed Palestine, Calvin. Nicely done. Yes, it was part of quote-unquote mandatory Palestine when British had administrative control. And yes, it was a Zionist bombing by the Irgun.
No idea they ever had control. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. On this day in 1940, what legendary Jeopardy host is born?
Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek. There we go. If neither of you got that, we would have ended the show right there. So very glad.
Has there even been another? Well, surely there's been other Jeopardy hosts.
Yeah, it's Ken Jennings now.
Ah.
We had Mayim Bialik for a little bit. She went off the deep end, and now we have Ken Jennings.
Oh, yeah. From Big Bang Theory.
Indeed. Yeah. On this day in 1937, the U.S. Senate votes down what president's proposal to add more justices to the Supreme Court?
I'm going to start throwing them out. FDR?
FDR is correct, sir. Your first guesses are doing well. Nicely done. Excellent work. All right. Calvin's up 6-2. On to number 9. We are all the way back in the 19th century now. On this day in 1833, the Slavery Abolition Act passes, marking the start of abolition across what empire?
Not that I
British.
have any
British is
more
correct.
insight.
You got it, Dongwon. Absolutely. They were 30 years ahead of the U.S. in abolishing slavery. On
Wow.
this day in 1812, the Duke of Wellington famously defeated 40,000 troops from what nation in 40 minutes?
Zulu.
Russia.
Mm-mm. Go west.
China. Go west.
Yeah.
France.
France is correct. Absolutely. The Duke of Wellington from...
French can't
I
fight.
think this was Spain. This was the Battle of Salamanca. So this would be a battle in eastern Spain. I can't remember exactly the details. But yeah, he had 50,000 troops and famously beat 40,000 troops in, a day-long operation. But the crux of it happened within 40 minutes. So 40,000
nice.
troops in 40 minutes. On this day in
French are just
17...
waiting to surrender. Sorry.
Exactly right. Like, let's pack it in. On this day in 1793, Alexander Mackenzie reaches the Pacific Ocean, becoming the first person to complete a transcontinental crossing of what continent?
To reach the Pacific Ocean?
North America.
This was North America, Dongwon. You are quite correct. This was the first one north of Mexico, right? Because you can
Got it.
cross the continent, in Costa Rica in a couple of hours. But yes, this was the first transcontinental crossing north of Mexico. Alrighty,
Calvin.
we only have 4 questions remaining. Here's number 12. On this day in 1686, what city and New York capital is formally charted as a municipality?
Albany.
Albany is correct. Nicely done. Killed it.
Yeah, you're starting,
tied
to,
up
you're
here,
starting
6
to
and
tear
6.
ahead. Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. He's doing well for himself, but someone's got to win. 3 questions remaining. On this day in 1587, a second group of English settlers arrives in North Carolina to reestablish what deserted colony?
Roanoke.
Roanoke. He's on fire. Dongwon's up to 7. Number
They disappeared.
14. They disappeared. Number 14. On this day in 1298, English forces defeat William Wallace in his fight for Scottish independence, later depicted in what film?
Braveheart.
Oh, that was like a dead tie. And I think that our policy here on the toss-up is we give the point to the person who's down, which means, Calvin, you're up to 7. It is 7-7. 1 question remaining. Let's see who the victor is.
Whoa.
On this day, in the year 1099, Godfrey of Bouillon is elected the first defender of the Holy Sepulchre of what holy kingdom?
Jerusalem.
Oh, I think I heard Calvin by literally a tiny hair. Yes, the Kingdom of Jerusalem was correct. Calvin goes up 8 against Dongwon 7 at the end on this day. Nicely done, gang.
Good game.
All by the seat of my pants.
On to game 2. Calvin's up by 1. We're playing Pasili Pseudonyms 2025 Box Office Hits Edition. The way this works is I'm going to give you 10 movies and also the names of one of the starring actors, but all of these are going to be in code, right? Think like antonyms, synonyms, alliteration, references, whatever. There's 2 points available, 1 for the title of the movie and 1 for the name of the actor. I will say this is a pretty tricky one. I'm not past giving up on a number of these, especially because some of my hints are max stupid. But I do think that you will get a good number of them. So we'll jump in now with our very first 2025 box office hit, the movie Ne'er-Do-Wells, starring LeBron A. James.
LeBron?
LeBron A. James.
Oh,
Is this
Sinners, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, there we go. Ne'er-Do-Wells was Sinners, and LeBron A. James was Michael B. Jordan. Nicely done. All right.
Oh.
You got to get on my stupid wavelength, Dongwon. You're too smart for the game. Exactly.
I understand the game. Okay.
All right, here's number 2. Tino Extremo, starring Tim Shady.
Timo Extremo.
Tino.
Marty Supreme.
Yep, Marty Supreme. Nicely done.
I was like, I
Starring
got
Tim
him.
Shady.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's think like Simon.
No, it only gets worse. Trust me. And who was the star of Marty Supreme?
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. There we go. We're 2-2. Heading on to number 3. The third movie, Subsequent Skirmishes, starring Track
Battle After
Everlasting. One Battle After Another was correct. And who is Track Everlasting?
DiCaprio.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Chase Infinity.
Chase Infinity is Track Everlasting. You are absolutely
I was like-
correct.
I was like, Sean Penn. How does that? What is that?
You killed it. Excellent work. All right. Dongwon's up 4-2. On to number 4. Canine Chap, starring Juvenile Jew. And that's Jew as in like
Good boy.
the sauce. Nope.
Good boy.
Mm-mm.
Dog Man.
Yep, that's it. That was the name of the movie.
That's an actual movie. Dog
Yep, Dog
Man.
Man. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Wait, what was the actor synonym?
Juvenile Jew is my hint for Young Gravy. Young Gravy was in that movie.
Oh, I never would have got that.
Jus, like the steak sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I was like, who's
Yeah.
Jewish in Hollywood?
No,
Oh,
it's
God.
true. It's true. Where to start? All right, on to
That's
number
right.
5. The next film is G6, starring Bradley Crater.
F1.
Starring
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Nicely done. F1, Brad Pitt, G6, Bradley Crater. There we
So
go.
dumb.
Locked in. So dumb. Exactly.
Oh, Bradley gave it away.
Yeah, it's true. It was a little too easy. All right, here's number 6.
Chadley could have been. Anyway.
Tradley, yeah. Number 6, The Chamber Servant, starring Aussie Todd.
The handmaiden.
The housemaid.
The housemaid, Calvin got it.
Sweeney.
Sidney Scott.
Oh, let's see. Dongwon got the
You
actress
said Sweeney
there.
Todd, and I was like,
I said
Oh,
Aussie
Sweeney
Todd.
Todd.
Exactly. Aussie
Yeah.
as in Sydney and Todd as in Sweeney. Nicely done.
I was like, the handmaiden, but that's not right.
Not quite. It's the better movie, but not quite what I was looking for.
Made way
All
less
right.
money.
We are pretty close to neck and neck here. Calvin's rocking 4 to Dongwon 6. Here's number 7, Arms, starring JJ Texas.
hands, legs.
Not the type of arms I'm talking about.
Oh, fuck. Weapons.
Weapons, I heard Calvin.
Josh Brolin.
No.
Austin Abrams.
Austin Abrams is correct.
There we go.
J.J. Abrams, Austin, Texas. There you go. Nicely done. We got there. Woo! Holy. 6 to 7. Dongwon's still up by 1. Here is number 8. Michael Dozen, starring Shovelface.
Michael Dawson's shovel face.
This is so beneath you.
Shovel face?
It's like, okay, I know this isn't a movie. It's not like Jackson 5, is it?
No.
Okay. Michael Dozens.
But if you added 5 to a dozen, you'd get a number in this title.
Mickey 17, starring
Mickey
Robert
17.
Pattinson.
Nicely done. Absolutely.
I never would have got that. Without
It came out
that,
2025?
Hollywood.
It did. It came out in early 2025. Shovelface was like a pejorative nickname he was given a lot during his Twilight days. So I was just throwing it back to like late 2000s with that one.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. All right. 2 movies remaining. Number 9, McNeth, starring Cowgirl Bronchi.
What?
McNeth, starring
Macbeth?
Cowgirl Bronchi.
I don't know. I can't.
Can you think of any other Shakespeare plays in which one letter is different?
like one letter different from Macbeth,
Lear.
Mm-mm.
Hamlet?
Hamnet.
Hamnet. That's what we were looking for.
Cowgirl,
Oh.
Bronchi, Clojah, Paul, Jess.
Jesse Buckley.
Jesse
Fucking
Buckley.
shit.
There you go. Nicely done.
Wait,
Cowgirl Bronchi.
what was the name you said for the actor?
Hamnet, Macbeth, Macneth.
And then it was
No, no, I know
Cowgirl,
that.
Cowgirl
Cowgirl.
Bronchi.
That's ridiculous.
Jesse.
It truly is.
Bronchi.
It truly is
That's
ridiculous.
Oh, is that a Toy Story connection?
Yes.
Fucking shit.
I know. Terrible.
Oh, sorry. Can I can't swear.
Go for it. I don't care.
No
That's great.
swears.
No, this if any game deserves you cussing me out, this is it. Number 10, our 10th and final 2025 surprise box office hit is Superficialites, starring Carolina Smith.
Materialists, Chris,
Dakota
Chris
Johnson.
Pine.
Dakota Johnson. Nicely
Fucking
done,
shit.
Calvin.
Come
Yes,
on, Calvin.
Carolina Smith is Dakota Johnson. Superficialites is Materialists. Killed it,
Wait.
y'all. Killed it.
Is that a tie?
It was so close to a tie. Calvin walked away adding 10 points to his score, and Dongwon, you walked away adding 9 points to your score, bringing your totals to 18 Calvin and 16 Dongwon.
I feel like I really leached off of your once you said the title, I can be like, oh, I
Right.
can think of whoever
You can
starred
get
in
the
this movie.
stars. It's true. Whew. Okay, you guys can turn your brains back on now. All right, now that we have combined our trivia brain with our weird loose connection brain, we're going to fuse those together into a fan favorite game of Scatterplot. The way this game works is I'm going to give you 3 random trivia questions. Each answer is worth 1 point, but also the 3 answers are connected in some way, and he who identifies the connection gets an additional 2 points. Make sense?
Mhm.
All right,
Taking
we are doing
notes.
4 sets of Scatterplot. There are 20 points up for grabs. Here is number 1. Reese Witherspoon produced and starred in what Cheryl Strayed biopic about one woman's journey on the Pacific Crest Trail?
Brave.
It's like The Wild.
Wild
the Wild.
was correct. Nicely done. Calvin got the first point. Number 2.
Wait, was it Wild or The
Wild? Just Wild.
Wild, okay.
Yeah. Number 2, in a university setting, what official ranks above a professor?
Dean?
Dean is correct, Calvin. Nicely done. And our third and final question for this scatterplot. The Blank Islands have a law stating that no building can be constructed taller than a coconut tree.
Cayman?
Nope. Same first letter.
Caribbean?
Mm-mm. Named after a famous sea captain who never set foot there, but
Cook.
you know. Cook is correct. Nicely done, sir. What is the connection
Cook
between
Islands?
Wild, Dean, and Cook?
And we need to like nail it. We can't like be in the vicinity.
Yes, sir.
Dean's clearly Dean Kane, right?
Of course, naturally.
Olivia Wilde.
Oh,
Dean
he got
Gay.
it. He got
I
it.
knew-
He
I
nailed it on
thought
the
it was-
head. Olivia Wilde, Olivia Dean, and Olivia
Oh,
Cook.
that's
Nicely
what,
done,
I was
Don
thinking
Juan.
Olivia Wilde, but I was thinking like, oh, it's a movie that has Olivia Wilde, something Dean, and something Cook. But
Nope.
I got it now.
Just
Okay.
Olivia.
all Olivia's.
You got it. Killed it, man. Excellent work. That means 3 points to Dongwon, 2 points to Calvin. On to our next scatter plot. Between Snap, Crackle, and Pop, which one traditionally wears a chef's hat?
Pop. Crackle. Snap.
Snap.
Snap is correct. Calvin got it. He got it eventually, but he got it. Number 2, Mr. McFeely, Officer Clemens, and Lady Aberlin were recurring characters on the children's television program Mr. Blank Neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers.
Rogers. I think I heard Dongwon by a hair there. Nicely done. And the third and final question for this scatter plot. The acronym IPA stands for Indian Pale Blank.
Ale.
Ale.
Ale. I heard Calvin. What is the connection between Snap, Rogers, and Ale?
Steve Snap. Steve Rogers. Steve Ale. Oh, it's probably not the first thing again. Like,
But they're word associations, right? It's not like ale is a beer and snap. Like I don't know how to ask this question, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna- I'm just gonna-
connections usually come in like one of 3 ways. One is just a single word connection, like blank Snap, blank Rogers, blank Ale. Another is like
Right.
they're all parts of something, right? And another is that
Right.
like they all, I don't know, mean the same thing or belong to a certain category, you know what I mean? So, it's
Snap
loose. If you've ever played New York Times connections, it's a lot like that.
ginger ale. Ginger
Ginger
Rogers.
Ale.
Snap.
There we go. He got there. Nicely done.
Ah,
Ginger Rogers
I never
and
would have
Ginger
got
Snap.
there.
Killed it. All righty,
That's good for nausea.
6-4. Dongwon is up. On to our third, penultimate scatter plot. Number 1. A hidden asset, skill, or piece of information that gives a decisive advantage when used as a last resort is called a blank card.
Trump.
Trump is correct. Nicely done, sir. Number 2, Connecticut, Cartoon Network, and cyanide are often abbreviated using what acronym?
CNT.
CT.
CN is correct, Zongwan, I heard you. And number 3, what now defunct American department store chain used to mail iconic Christmas catalogs starting in 1933?
Macy's.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, American department store, you said?
Mhm.
Nordstrom.
Mm-mm.
Pottery
No.
Barn.
Nope.
Now
They went bankrupt in
defunct.
2018. They ain't around anymore. What do you call it when you put a piece of steak on an extremely hot pan?
Sizzlers.
No.
Fajitas. The Maillard effect. I don't know.
Right.
Searing. Sears.
Sears is correct.
Got it.
Nicely done, sir. Another point for you. What is the connection between Trump, CN, and Sears?
Trump Towers, skyscrapers.
Absolutely. Nicely done. They are all towers, although Sears Tower is now called Willis Tower. Sue me, it's Sears Tower forever. All right. Hell yeah.
Wait,
That brings
what's
Dong
the
one up to
CN
10.
Tower?
The CN Tower is in Toronto, I believe. It's like the one with the bulb on it.
Huh.
Yeah.
The more
Is it
the more
big
you know.
The more you know. We're here to learn. And our fourth and final scatterplot starts now. Number 1, what is the only U.S. state that is one syllable?
Oh,
Maine.
state.
Maine is correct. Nicely done. You got there quick.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Number 2.
I was thinking of abbreviations again. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, just has one letter.
No, for sure. That's so funny, actually. All right, number 2. A Latin phrase referring to a committee or decision designed for a specific immediate purpose rather than advanced or long-term use is ad blank.
Ad hoc.
Hawk is correct. Nicely done, sir. And number 3, in Western culture, a universal sign of the devil is cloven blank.
Hooves.
Hooves. Nicely done.
Hooves.
What is the connection between mane, hock, and hoof?
HOC.
H-O-C-K.
Tua.
HOCK.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. It's a podcast, so we use homophones and homonyms. Spelling does not matter.
Right.
Hawk Tua.
Mane
Hoof
to
Tua.
hoof to
MAINE.
In this case, it's M-A-N-E.
What was the
Horse.
They're all parts of a horse. Nicely done,
Oh.
Dongwon. Yes. Mane, hock, and hoof. All parts of a horse.
I feel like my trouble with this game for the most part is I always just can't remember what like the first of the 3 words is, and so I'm always just like trying to solve it with
Right.
the latter 2, and I'm like,
Yeah.
huh.
It's the cycle of remembering, and you can never.
I've been taking
think.
notes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at the end of Scatterplot, Dongwon has gotten himself back on top with 12 points, bringing his total to 28 against Calvin's 26. It's a 2-point lead heading into our final game. On to our final game. Dongwon's up by 2, but there are 30 points up for grabs in our final game here. It is anyone's game, and the theme of our game is Christopher Nolan movies. We've got The Odyssey in theaters now at the time of recording, so we're going to take a trip back through the legendary director's filmography and see how much these two gents know. So let's settle in for a nice, relaxing round of Quick Draw Trivia! Yeah! Oh, somebody always in nobody. Oh, just think about it. Oh, take my sushi wrap. Give me a burger. Give me a West. That's it. Today, around Tuesday. Let's go Tuesday. Out on holiday Tuesday. Woohoo!
Go get him, ball.
Died of dysentery.
I'm a die of sepsis.
I'm a disception. That's my plan. Incredible. All right.
Wash my hands. What am I, a girl?
What am I, girl? Man, he's a natural cowboy. Dongwon, you are up, sir, which means you get to choose if you'd like to play set A or set B. Set A goes first in this game.
I will go set B.
Incredible, Calvin. That means you're up. The way this game works is you will have 1 minute to answer as many questions as you can from this set of 15 questions. Any question you skip or get wrong will be passed along to Dongwon after the clock. Any question that you just don't get to, both of you will have the chance to answer after your minute is up. Make sense?
Mhm.
All right. 1 minute on the clock. Christopher Nolan trivia. On your mark. Get set. Go. Who regularly sabotages Cobb's missions in Inception?
Oh, fuck. His wife, his dead
Correct.
wife.
What does Oppenheimer leave on the table during his meeting with President Truman?
Oh, God. Skip.
What actor played the Scarecrow in all 3 Dark Knight films?
Cillian Murphy.
Correct. What condition does Leonard suffer from in Memento?
Like short-term memory loss?
Correct. What piece of
memory loss?
furniture does Cooper use to communicate with his daughter across time in Interstellar?
Like a wristwatch.
Incorrect. The Sator Square artifact was used to name several characters and elements in which Nolan film?
Skip.
Dunkirk divides its narrative across what 3 environments?
Land, sea, and air.
Correct. Nolan shot his debut film Following in what city?
I don't know. Skip.
All right. And finally, what is the only film thus far that Nolan directed but did not write?
It's not following, is it?
Incorrect. All right. At
Yeah.
the end of your quick draw minute, you got 4 points and got down to question number 9, leaving 5 chances for Dongwon to steal. Dongwon, can you tell me, what does Oppenheimer leave on the table during his meeting with President Truman?
The Time magazine? The People magazine.
Incorrect. I was looking for his handkerchief.
Nice.
Number 5. What piece of furniture does Cooper use to communicate with his daughter across time in
I
Interstellar?
remember now.
Piece of furniture.
I remember now.
Bookshelf.
Okay.
It is his bookshelf.
Yeah.
Nicely done. The Sator Square artifact was used to name several characters and elements in which Nolan film?
Inception.
Incorrect. The answer was Tenet. Then can you tell me in what city Nolan shot his debut film Following?
One chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's British. No, London.
It is London. Nicely done. Yes. Go with your gut. The obvious answer. And the final point that you have a chance here to steal is what is the only film thus far that Nolan directed but did not write?
Oh, Memento. He wrote it with Jonathan Nolan.
Incorrect. Co-writing and for the purposes of this question
Sure.
works. Yeah.
Sure.
The only one that he had
Wait, can
no
I
involvement
guess?
in writing.
Can
Yeah,
I
you can
guess
guess,
before
Calvin,
you
for
say
no
it?
points.
Is it The Prestige?
No, it was Insomnia. Insomnia is the only one that
Oh.
he did not write. Yeah.
Wow,
Al
yeah, 'cause
Pacino.
that's an adaptation.
Exactly.
Duh.
All right, Calvin,
Duh.
we are tapping you back in here. There are 6 questions remaining in this set, and both you and Dongwon have the chance to take these points. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, whoever says the answer first gets it. Number 10. What is the name of Nolan and Emma Thomas's production company?
I have no idea.
Thrown in the towel? The answer is Syncope. Syncope is the name of Nolan and Emma Thomas's production company.
Oh, with the rolly,
the maze
rectangle
labyrinthine thing. Totally. Exactly. Number 11. What real-life inventor creates a cloning machine in The Prestige?
Tesla.
Nikola Tesla. Nicely done. Number 12. What code name is given to the first nuclear detonation in Oppenheimer?
Snowflake.
Snowflake. Nope. No guess, Dongwon?
Yeah, can't get that. I don't know that one.
All right. The answer was Trinity. It was the Trinity test. That was the first nuclear detonation. 3 questions
Lame.
remaining. Who is revealed as Talia's real father in The Dark Knight
Ra's
Rises?
al Ghul, Liam Neeson.
Ra's al Ghul is correct, sir. Nicely done. Number 14. The crew of Interstellar grew and sold 500 acres of what crop after
Corn.
filming Wrapped? Corn. Nicely done, Dongwon. And
Did they
our
really?
15 They did.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
they didn't
sold
want to
that field.
CGI the cornfield, so they just bought the corn and then sold it.
That's wild. Damn.
For a profit, it covered a lot of costs.
It's kind of insane. Clever. And our 15th and final question for this set. What does Nolan notoriously ban on all of his sets?
Phones.
Phones.
Phones
Chairs.
is correct. I heard Dongwon by a hair. Yeah, chairs was also in there, as is smoking. But yes, cell phones works for me. At the end of set A, we are rocking 5-5. It is a dead tie heading into our final set. Dongwon, you are up. Are you feeling ready, sir?
I guess. I'm nervous.
Yes. How ready can you be? All
Do
right.
I have the opportunity to steal anything he skips or gets
Absolutely.
wrong?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I couldn't
You're
remember
still
if
in
that-
this. 2-point lead. Anyone's game. On your mark, get set, go. What Dickens novel heavily inspired the themes of The Dark Knight Rises?
Dickens novel? Charles Dickens?
Mm-hmm.
Tale of Two Cities.
Correct. In Inception, what is Cobb's totem?
Spinny wheel.
I'll give it to you. That's great. Number 3, who plays Rachel Dawes in Batman Begins?
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Incorrect. What type of bird does Borden crush and kill for his in-transit magic trick in The Prestige?
Sorry, can you repeat that last question?
What type of bird does Borden crush and kill for his in-transit magic trick in The Prestige?
Raven.
Incorrect. Nolan contributed what personal belonging to be used in the Dunkirk score?
Trumpet. I don't know.
Incorrect. What color signifies reverse entropy in Tenet?
Red.
Incorrect. Insomnia follows 2 LA detectives investigating a murder in what state?
New York.
Incorrect. And what is Selena Kyle's alter ego?
That woman.
Correct. At the end of your quick draw minute, you added 3 points to your score. You got down to question number 8. So same as Calvin, you've given him 5 chances to steal. Hopping over to you, Calvin, for these steal attempts. Can you tell me who played Rachel Dawes in Batman Begins?
I can't. It's Katie Holmes.
It is Katie Holmes. Just for the first film, and then Maggie Gyllenhaal took over for the remaining 2 films. Or yes, remaining 1 film because she died. Spoiler. Number
What? No, I'm just kidding.
What? Number 4. Can you tell me what type of bird Borden crushes and kills for his in-transit magic trick in The Prestige?
I'm guessing it's a dove.
It is not a dove. It is a canary. Close but no cigar. Can you tell me what color signifies reverse entropy in Tenet?
I'm gonna guess blue.
It is blue. 'Twas not red. Red is forward entropy. What personal object did Nolan contribute to be used in the Dunkirk score?
A wind tunnel.
A wind tunnel? That's wild.
I imagine.
Hey, here's my
Christopher
wind
Nolan would
tunnel,
have a-
Hans. Feel free to
I
use
imagine
it.
he would just have one lying around. No,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
No, the answer I was looking for was his personal pocket watch is what makes the ticking sound that is a recurring motif in the entire score.
That sounds like it could have been frustrating.
Could be. Number 7, Insomnia follows 2 LA detectives investigating a murder in what state?
Alaska.
Alaska was correct. Point stolen. Nicely done. That brings us down to number 9. This is as far as you got, Dongwon. You're back in. All the remaining questions are up for grabs. This could very well decide the game. All right, on to number 9. There are 6 questions up for grabs here. Both of you have the chance to steal. Harvey Dent devolves into what villain in the Dark
Two-Face.
Knight?
Face.
Two-Face. Dongwon by a hair. Number 10. Dr. Kip Thorne served as an advisor for what Nolan film?
Oppenheimer.
Nope.
Interstellar.
That's Dongwon's guess. Now it's Calvin.
Oh.
Dr. Kip Thorne. Is this a real person?
It's a real dude.
I'm just gonna guess Interstellar.
It was Interstellar. I'm so sorry, Dongwon. Point was nabbed from you. Renowned astrophysicist Dr. Kip Thorne was the lead.
In your
advisor.
defense, I would have guessed Interstellar only because I can't think of any other thing that would have required a scholastic input.
Fair. Very fair. Well, we're still rocking 4-4 heading into our final 5 questions. Number 11. What beverage does Nolan keep in a flask on set at all times?
Black tea.
Ooh, so close but no cigar.
Green tea.
I know this.
Nope.
Can I just
Dongwon,
say
you
it?
tell him.
Earl
Yeah.
Grey, right?
It is Earl Grey. He always has Earl Grey, despite the weather. Sometimes, he was filming in Morocco. I can't imagine that would have been very enjoyable in the Moroccan
In a
heat.
flask.
Yeah, in a
Interesting.
flask, no less. Number 12, Oppenheimer ends in a conversation between J. Robert Oppenheimer and what physicist?
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein. Point goes to Calvin. Number 13, Angier finds hundreds of what accessory scattered outside Tesla's lab in the Prestige?
Top hat.
Top hat is correct. Number 14, what major studio did Nolan publicly break ties with in 2021?
Warner.
Warner is correct, Dongwon. And our 15th and final question, The Odyssey is the first film shot entirely on what film
IMAX.
stock? IMAX, Dongwon. Nicely done. Incredible work. At the end of our entire game, Calvin is walking away with a final score of 37 points against Dongwon's 40. Nicely done, sir. Dongwon is our champion for the evening.
Damn it.
Started out rough.
He got there. He built back.
That was
Incredible.
tough. That was a tough one. I feel like I kicked Olga's ass way easier than this.
Yeah, you'll have to have her on for the rematch next
I
time.
know, yeah.
Dongwon's a fearsome foe. Incredible work to you both. I know you guys are active, creative folks. I wanted to roll out the red carpet in case there's anything you'd like our lovely listeners to check out. Anything y'all are working on? Any friends got creative things in the works?
I'm currently helping a friend write his script, a horror script, while I'm also working on my own horror script. I don't know if that's something that people can like check out, but I am hoping to get some short films rolling here pretty soon and uploading to what I hope to be a consistent stream of content on like YouTube or Vimeo or whatever.
Let's go.
But yeah, I don't know. When the
Fabulous.
people want it, it'll be there.
There you go.
That's-
Remember the
that's
name,
what it is.
Calvin Bruns. Go check it out.
I'm working on a short film with Chris Lukens. He is directing. We
Nice.
co-wrote. I'm learning directing alongside his process. It's been very insightful. It's off an original idea that I had, sparked by a discussion we had together. It's called Pour, about a K-pop obsessed fan who takes things too far with her skincare.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say. It's a very
Hoo-hoo.
bloody routine.
Already hooked.
Yeah. We're shooting in the fall, allegedly. So maybe a next summer release, if post goes all well.
Sounds good. Keep your
I'm
eyes
hoping
out.
with all the we'll see. Fingers crossed.
Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you both for playing. Thanks as always go to Max Colo for our artwork, Jacob Man Big Band for our music, my wife Abigail for her support on this week's questions. Our charities are Pat Harris and our Query Dearies over on Patreon, Danny Boyd and Nick Curl. If you'd like to support the show, adding some more bucks so we can add some more trivia and donate to some great charities, head on over to patreon.com/thetossup. For just $1 a month, you can get all this trivia in written form to quiz and annoy your friends like I quiz and annoy mine. Thank you so much for playing Calvin and Dongwon. And for the rest of y'all, we'll see you next week. Peace!